Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading of this Monday afternoon. I have the Tarot Nova on the tarot table. It's my little, very simple, very innocent tarot deck that I use to read on children. And the child that I'm reading on today is Prince Louis. The news, the very encouraging, exciting news that Prince Louis might be making his debut at the Christmas walk the royals do every year, of course, from church. And we saw Meghan Markle in her very unfortunate hat that one year. That brown hat, we have seen William scarf her. A better year, we have seen Prince George and Princess Charlotte there behaving beautifully. Now there is talk that Prince Louis might be making his debut at that walk if on the day it looks good for him. And of course we don't want him to be seen to be behaving a bit awkwardly, because we know what will be coming straight back from Montecito. Never mind the two quite happy to film their child naked in a bathtub, Archie. But if Prince Louis gets a little bit excited and a little bit naughty, we know that there will be very unpleasant tales around. But anyway, I'm going to do a 5-card reading. The dog's having a moment. The dog's having a very naughty day, a very loud day. He's overexcited. He's got lots of attention. And for an old fellow, it's all a bit much at the moment, in a good way. All a bit much in a good way. But he's standing on his bed. He has got his own bedroom, I have to tell you, and his own very large bed, and he's there shouting, and he's about to go to sleep. He's having a bit of a Prince Louis moment, shall we just say. 5-card reading coming up. Tarot Nova, N-O-V-A, Tarot Nova, and we're going to have a look and see how Louis feels. We're going to have a look and see how William and Catherine feel about doing this. We're going to have a look and see how the Harkles have taken to the news. And then we're going to see if on the day we might actually see him. Energy is fluid, of course. It can all change, could change on the day from hour to hour, depending on how much sugar he's eaten and whatever else is going on. We got the King of Cups. That's Dad. That's Prince William and also King Charles. And I think both of them have decided that this is important. There is a decision that's sitting underneath, just by the way, the Ace of Swords. A kind of a decree that's come down. We need Louis. We're in trouble. And I don't mean this in a manipulative and nasty way at all. The royals, they need some good energy. I'm doing this reading because I need some good energy. I need it for myself. I need it for the channel to get over the little bump in the road that I've just been over. And so that's why I'm doing this reading, and that is why the royals are doing what they are doing. They know that he is the star of the show. They know that he is the light, and I mean that in the best possible sense of the light energy against the darkness. And I mean that in the highest possible sense of that expression. Those of you who understand will know exactly what I am talking about. So that's very interesting. Both men are in agreement that they're both water sign men, that this is what is needed right now. I think they're pretty good energy readers, pretty intuitive, pretty in touch with more than just emotions and stuff, a much higher vibe that they are in touch with. So I'm reassured by that. Let's see, heart of this reading, the situation as the dog goes completely bonkers. And we have got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Things are out of whack at the moment. 6 of Pentacles is a card of balance, equilibrium, equal give and take, reciprocity. What you put out is what you get back, and things are in the reverse. The royals are feeling that they are on the back foot, really, that they've sustained a lot of damage. People have been throwing a lot of harm their way, energetically, as well as in terms of words and thoughts and stuff like that. There's been a lot of harm coming their way, and they need to even the situation. They're the ones that do all the hard work, the charity, show up day after day after day, no matter what the weather, no matter how they're feeling. They show up, they look immaculate, impeccable, they behave beautifully, they look interested, and all the rest of it. And yet they're being accused of all these terrible things. That is the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So how does Louis feel about this first Christmas walk, the possibility that he might do it if everything is good. He's not sure about this. He's not sure about this. Lovers in reverse. Not sure. Anxious. Not sure about, I think this is a very big decision. It's kind of overwhelming for him for a little. He's 4, I think. Very, very intimidated by this, daunted by this. It's almost like, do I have to decide? I don't want to decide. The Lovers is about choices. It's obviously not in this situation in context of a partnership. It's a decision, a choice. And I think it's a bit of a Garden of Gethsemane thing. If if this cup could be taken from me, please take it. He's anxious. He probably is very aware of how much focus was on him at the Jubilee. I assume from schoolmates and little school that he goes to and all the rest of it. He can't have escaped his notice, even at his tender age, that his behaviour was so under scrutiny. And I think he's nervous and not sure about this. So he's not excited. He's not thinking, yes, I'm out there. It's my chance to shine. He's not a narcissist. He's not an egoist. He's not thinking, I'm going to outshine my brother and sister. He's thinking, oh no, do I have to? How is his parents feeling about this? How do they feel? 10 of Wands, this is a terrible burden. Yeah, we get it. We get it. This is a terrible burden from them. Very heavy. This is a big decision that they've got to make, because, as I say, if he acts up while he's on parade, on display, if he rolls on the floor and kicks and screams, or does something, picks his nose, who knows what a child can do. The possibilities of embarrassment are endless, as any parent knows. 10 of Wands. They're not keen on this idea at all, but they understand that it's needed, possibly here with the King of Cups. The need to connect with people emotionally and say, look, we're a normal family, and we have normal children, just like you all do, and we know that you love this child in particular. And this is very awkward for them. They are on a rack. He's major arcana, and they are, wish I didn't have to do this. Wish I could just go to the Caribbean for Christmas. And tricky. How do the Harkles feel? The news, obviously, released, I should imagine, to give them, a bit of a stir them up a bit. This could all just be a smokescreen. It could just all be a complete lie, just to wind the Harkles up. If the Royals play those kinds of games, I don't know. Didn't think to ask, quite honestly. Your comments are always welcome about this. But let's see, how do the Harkles feel? Ooh, 7 of Cups. Ooh, I don't agree with the artwork on this, the tightropey thing of the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is about possibilities, dreams, wishes, not wishes. I was just looking at things and potentials. I could have this, I could have that. And now, when the card is in the reverse, no, those possibilities are over. They've lost the possibility. Their child, Archie, who they were quite happy to show endlessly on Netflix for money, will never have this choice, this chance, this possibility of doing that Christmas walk. Never. Possibly one day when there is a divorce. I'm speculating. When there is a divorce and she is out the way and Archie is staying with the Royals for Christmas at Sandringham. Poor old Archie in his trainers and his, because he can't wear the sort of pretty clothes that the Royals wear, according to Meghan. Looking awkward, looking uncomfortable, not knowing how to behave, not knowing how to act because he hasn't been taught from day one. Very uncomfortable. We might see that. In fact, I could read on that. But they know that they have cost their firstborn, born of whom we do not know, but their firstborn, the chance of doing this. So yeah, cold hard truth has dawned that this is what has happened. He might be in a Netflix docuseries and we'll see that forever, and he will see it forever. and wonder how the parents who wanted their privacy, who didn't want to show him as he was born, appearing on the steps of the hospital, were quite happy to show him in his bath, but they won't show him walking there at Christmas because they can't, because they have lost that chance. Outcome, are we going to see little Louis doing something that he clearly is feeling very uncomfortable with? His parents clearly don't want him to do. Is it going to happen? No. Not now. Four of Swords, a very clear no. He's going to be tired. They're going to say he's too tired. He's overwhelmed. He's had a very busy day. And he's gone back with Nanny. Whatever her name is, I've forgotten. Is it Teresa? Or something like that. Nanny. The lovely Spanish Nanny. He's gone away with Nanny, and it's just going to be Prince George and Princess Charlotte. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. This, I think, was winding the Harkles up, just to prove a point. Well played, you two, if this was the game that you played. And I do think they are playing games with the Harkles, very deep games, as water signs can do. But there it is. Interesting reading. Interesting reading. He might not even know, just by the way, with that choice card in reverse, it might not be a choice. It might not be a possibility. And he might know that. That's a very secondary energy. If he's been told this is possible, then he's anxious. On the other hand, it could be something that he hasn't even been told. It's not been offered to him. Choice card in reverse. Just there. It's there in the energy. That is your reading. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow.